Hello, I'm Dylan Grinder,
I'm Summer.
and this is Really Playing Games, the show where we play games. Really, we're here, we're queer, I have a root beer, we're late a little bit, but whatever.
Uh,
Summer, how have you been?
my God, so much has happened this week. It's so
So much.
crazy. Firstly, I got my new shampoo, um,
Woo!
which I mentioned last week.
Yes.
That was last week, yeah. I got my new shampoo. I love it. I think it's
Hell yeah.
fantastic. I instantly like it better than my old shampoo. And I went crazy and I told you I got like a bunch of products too. And I'm like trying them out, seeing which ones I like, seeing how much of like combos that I like. So I'm fucking
hmm
around with that a lot, which has been really great. I played um like 8 hours of Achtung Cthulhu yesterday with Lauren and Allie, which was so fun. Um I love my characters so much. It's so fun. I've said this before, but it's the first random character I've ever rolled, like
Yeah.
fully like randomly rolled the whole thing. And so she got the background of engineer and then her job is con artist. So I was like, what the fuck is this? But it's actually been so fun. So we're in Barovia. Like so fun to be there.
hmm
And everyone speaks English, but they mostly speak Romanian, like an old Romanian. And Maxie, my character, just does not speak Romanian. And she's
Mm.
British. So she has a very British accent when she speaks English,
Yes.
which I do flawlessly at the end of eight
Yeah, can we
hours.
hear it?
No, I'm not ever doing it for in public. Don't look at me.
I
The only reason I do it
I
is
would
because
really love to hear it, Summer.
no, I'll do it sometime when no one can see my face and see my
I it
embarrassment.
would be, it would mean a lot to me
Stop. I'll do it for
if
you
we could
later
if we
after the
could hear
stream's
it now.
over. No, you can, but Lauren and Allie both do British accents. And so I was going to be bullied because all of our
hmm
characters are from the UK. So I was going to be bullied if I didn't do a British accent and they were both doing one. So I said, I have to do one. So thank God
You
it's
know,
much easier to get started when you have two other people doing
I
British
do
accents
like
around you.
I do like six different British accents for this game. I just putting that out there.
That's so great for you. And I'm really
Like
proud of you and happy for you. But
so
you do good British accents, and mine is terrible. Mine is actually so bad. But so because I'm a con artist, I was like, I'm gonna pretend that I'm Barovian and I'm gonna pick up because they've been speaking English to Maxie. And I'm like, I'm gonna
mhm,
do a Barovian English accent. And so we went into a jeweler's shop, right? And Lauren's character can speak Hungarian. And so she was like trying to sell these like stolen prayer beads, right? To get a bunch of money. And because I'm a
mhm.
con artist, I was like, I'm going to help her by like gassing her up and being like, oh my God, they're not offering you enough money, like that kind of thing. And so the first thing I said when I went in there, I was like, I'm practicing my English. Would you mind speaking to me in English? And they were like, oh, okay. And it actually worked. And it was really cool. It was so fun.
Nice.
And they would just like, they would say stuff to me in like Hungarian sometimes. And I'd be like, yeah,
Yeah.
yes, exactly. It was really fun. And I love playing with Lauren. It's the first time we've gotten to play together in a game in like 2 years. So that's always really fun. We're crazy, crazy, quirky girls. Um, what else happened? I announced that I'm pregnant this week,
Yeah.
which was a
Damn, that
big
was
deal.
this week. That was Tuesday.
Tuesday.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was the day after we had
Yeah,
stream.
so
So
surprise people watching this.
surprise. Dylan knew, obviously, like
Yeah.
for a minute. So if you're wondering why I've been unwell lately, that's why. But I'm okay. I mean, obviously I'm fine. Just quirky pregnancy things like
Growing a human is
being
hard
sick.
work.
It's so exhausting. I'm really tired all the time. That's my number one. Like I think last week I just said I'm tired. That's it, period.
Yeah.
Um, so I'm very sleepy, but it'll be worth it at the end, I think.
Hell yeah.
Uh, I've blacked out the first 3 months of Wesley's life because it's just a mess.
I remember.
Hard. It's hard. That shit's hard. I nearly had a mental break. I do remember that.
Yeah.
Parenting is hard stuff, guys. Um, what else happened this week? That's pretty much everything.
Yeah. That's
Lots
the
of
big
role play
stuff.
stuff, lots of mayor stuff, lots of life.
Bunny's ex getting kidnapped by a serial killer stuff.
That's
The
so
classics.
the classics. Lauren is so sweet because I knew it was happening while I was gone yesterday because I wasn't in the city really at all. And I was telling Lauren and Allie about it. And like, I was like, yeah, Jeffy's been kidnapped. And Lauren actually messaged me like 30 minutes ago and goes, any updates on Jeffy? I was like, true friend alert.
Nice.
It was really cute. I was like, his toe got cut off. And she was like, oh no.
Oh no.
Oh no.
Rip.
Oh, sad.
Rip to that
yeah.
little piggy.
Rip. Piggy can't go to market ever again.
Oh.
Anyway, so how was your week?
My week was okay.
Mhm.
Obviously your news coming out was great and fantastic and hella hype. Kiana went home, which was
sad.
Yeah, bummerific. But got back into Minecraft a bit.
A bit. I literally see your status as playing Minecraft like constantly.
Yeah, I'm not actually playing for most of that time. So
lay it on us.
So Saturday, okay. So for those of you who don't know somehow, I run a community Minecraft server for this community. You can check it out at twitch.dylangrinder.com/grinderguard. That's Grinder, Gard. There's no U in there. But we have been making our way toward unlocking the end dimension for a while now. Like we're halfway into the year. The server launched sometime in December? Something like that? November? I don't remember. Did I say 6 months? We're 4 months into the year. Jesus Christ. It's already June in my head. I'm moving in June, so my brain is just like,
manifesting June to be here.
June. Yeah. Jesus Christ. Anyway, but we've been working on it a lot. We have a mod on the server that actually makes it harder to unlock the end. There's more stuff to do. Normally in Minecraft, if you want to go to the end dimension, you have to kill some of a particular type of mob, get enough mob drops, kill enough of another type of mob, get some mob drops, combine those, get enough of that crafted item, and then you go find a place and put that item in the portal. It unlocks the portal. You go to the end, fight a dragon. Bada bing, bada boom. Good times.
Boom, boom, boom.
One of the mods we have makes it so that you have to get 12 unique different items from around the world, from doing various different things in the overworld. So instead of just killing a fuckload of Endermen and some blazes and then combining blaze powder and ender pearls to make Eyes of Ender, you have to get eyes from witches, pillager outposts, igloos, jungle temples, pyramids, fucking the Wither. Like, there's a ton of shit that you have to do, and each one of these things rewards you with an eye, and then once you have all 12, you can go find one of these structures, put the eyes in, and unlock the end dimension. So we've been working on that for a long time, and it's one of those things where typically on a Minecraft server, like going into the end for the first time and fighting the dragon is like kind of a group thing, because you only get the first dragon fight once, and then that's it. You can respawn the dragon, but it's never going to be the first one. So I was like, I'm going to do some testing to make sure that everything works out. Saturday, I find out that if the conditions are right, which are, to me, my default conditions, you go through the portal, and then the game breaks. You go through the portal, you're just in a void, and you can't do anything.
Fun there.
And sometimes, or most of the time, if you log out, and log back in, then you end up in the end. But it took me a while to even figure that out. So that was a fun realization. So I had to go through and troubleshoot a bunch of mods and try and figure out what was wrong. And essentially what was happening, I've figured it out now. Essentially what was, and I don't have a fix, I only have a workaround because modded Minecraft is like this.
Yeah.
If you enter the end dimension with shaders on through Optifine, so if you have a different rendering engine, okay, so gameplay things are happening. Your character is being teleported to a different section of the game world, a different level, essentially. And then your game has a different modded rendering engine, which is Optifine. And you're using shaders. If that happens, the game treats you as if you're dead, but doesn't kill you. So the game, and on a server, the server thinks that you are dead, but it doesn't do any of the things that happen when you die, like killing you and dropping your items and giving you a respawn button.
Yeah.
So you're just in a perpetual state of being dead.
But not fully.
Yeah. No clue. No idea why in the fuck this happens if you have a modded render engine. Like it makes no sense to me, because if it were, it kind of made sense to me. Like I figured out that it was Optifine when I was testing locally before I tested on the server. Which, God, backing up the server also took like 5 hours. It was terrible. I hated it. But like it made sense to me when I was just playing single player on my computer, because I was like, okay, essentially what happens is you have your client instance and you have the server instance, and on single player they're running on the same machine. So if something gets fucked up, then it would make sense that it could bleed over because it's one computer. But if you're online, there's the client instance, which is on your computer, and there's the server instance, which is on the server. I have no idea why a change to the rendering engine breaks things so completely. I have literally no clue. So yeah, good shit. That
Good
was my
stuff.
Saturday.
So fun.
And then all of Sunday was spent checking for updates for all of our mods. Because I finally got our server up to a more recent version of Minecraft, so checking for updates, and then troubleshooting a game-breaking bug that came with our update, where every time you logged into the server, it crashed the server. And like not in a full crash kind of way, the server went to purgatory, basically. And then today I discovered that when that happened with someone else who did not apply the patch, it actually corrupted the chunk where their base was. And so we had to roll back to Saturday.
Nightmare scenario.
Yep.
Oh my God.
So if anyone was watching this and plays on the server, go apply the fucking patch in the mod packs folder before you log into the server, please, dear God. But yeah, I did that a bunch, and then I spent probably 6 or 7 hours last night tinkering with 2 mods to try and get them to do a specific thing that I want them to do. Yeah. Yep.
Minecraft is like such a chill, fun game. Like so fun and chill.
It
Easy
is.
going.
Yep. How does an entire chunk get corrupted like that? So I mean, a chunk is only a 16 by 16 meter portion of space, so it's not that much space. The issue, I think, is has to do with mismatches in how different versions of 2 of our mods communicate certain things about types of blocks. And so if the server asks your computer a question about a block that you're placing, and your computer replies with something that the server doesn't understand, that can fuck shit up. So yep. Anyway, there's a conflict with one of the new mods that I want to put on the server that's been fixed in a later version of one of the mods we have. So my fun project this week that I am taking on that I shouldn't is because the fucking some mod authors are very like cool about updating multiple versions of their mods, and some are like, if you're not on the most recent version, go fuck yourself. And in this particular instance with the conflict, they're the latter type. So, and basically the only thing that they changed between 1.18.1 and 1.18.2 is the bug fix, the game breaking bug fix. So what I'm going to do is decompile the mod in both versions and see what they changed to keep the crash from happening and apply it to the older version of the mod. Yep. Anyway, these are completely optional problems that I give myself, basically.
But think about how cool it'll be.
Yeah, I mean, at the end of the day, what it means is I'm going to learn a little bit more about Java in the process, and I'm learning a lot more about how the game works, and I'm like mildly interested in the software side of things. It's interesting. This is a more fun way to learn shit than taking a Java class. So,
hell yeah.
I will continue to do the weird bullshit that I've been doing. Anyway, that's been my week.
So chill and fun. Why when you said Saturday, you were like, we had to roll back to Saturday. Felt like 10 years ago to me. Like in my mind, I was like, oh my God, rolling back to Saturday? That's fucking crazy.
I mean, it felt
That's
like 10
2
years
days
to
ago.
me.
Yeah. It's 2 days ago.
Yeah. This morning's backup had the corruption, and yesterday morning's backup had the corruption. So fortunately, when I was dealing with the first game-breaking bug of the rendering engine issue and I backed up the entire server, locally onto my computer, so I had the Saturday morning backup. So I could do that. Otherwise, this person would have been fucked. Because it was the chunk with all their loot in it, I think.
Yeah.
In their base, like their storage area.
Jesus.
So, and there are a lot of things that I can try to restore manually on a very localized basis, but one of the things I can't restore is modded inventories. So if you have a chest, if you have a container of some kind that belongs to a mod, and I do some external fuckery stuff to try and restore that area, it will not have anything in it.
Sad.
Yep. So. Woo. Anyway. Do I have a question of the day? No. My question of the day is, Summer, what's the question of the day?
I had one when I was doing my makeup and I forgot what it was. What was it? What
was it?
Was it?
What was it?
Our question of the day.
Mm-hmm.
What was it? Is
this question is for me, it's for you, chat, and for the YouTube comments.
Yeah.
And the question is,
what is, I don't know. Well, because my head is saying, because I'm thinking about the story behind my eye makeup, which is what I was thinking about when I was doing my eye makeup, which is a thing that somebody said to me a really long time ago that has stuck with me ever since.
Mm-hmm.
Do you have a thing that somebody said and it affects you? Not like affects you like you're upset by it, but
not
you're
in
like
a trauma way, but in like it stuck with me. Yeah, actually, one time when I was on my way to my therapist's office a couple years ago, someone stopped me on the street and told me I had great hair and that I should be in shampoo commercials.
That is amazing. That is so great.
Yeah. I think she was canvassing. She was doing like a donations thing and literally just stopped me, and I was expecting like a spiel, and no, it was just like, you have great hair, you should do shampoo commercials.
That's amazing. I had a similar comment like that. I was walking home from my class in college, and it was my freshman year. So I was like fresh out of school where I could wear whatever I wanted. So I was like wearing something super, super cute, like kind of risque a little bit. And but it was fall, so it was like cute and warm, whatever. And so I was walking home and I had headphones in, and there was this girl, and she was petite and like so cute. She had bright like orange red hair. That she was just so cute. I loved her style. She literally stopped me and like put out her hand. And so I took out my headphones. I was like, yeah, what's up? She goes, so cute today. And I was like, oh, I was like, you do too. And I went home, and it literally, I still think about it. I was like, I can remember it exactly. Yeah. The story about my eye makeup though is that when I was in the 5th grade and I was figuring out how to do makeup, is that a girl told me, because I was like doing eyeliner, so bad at it. Eyeshadow, fingers only, no mascara, because that's the way it was. And she just goes, you look like you haven't slept in 3 days and you have 2 black eyes. And I was like, that's the way I wanted it to be. So like literally I thought about that yesterday and again today. And so I did my makeup like I hadn't slept in 3 days and I had 2 black eyes, but like makeup that I can actually do now.
Make it style.
Like, yeah. So that's the vibe.
Nice.
And yeah. Anyway, I remember it forever. I don't actually remember the girl who said it though. Like, she's irrelevant to me. But this thing that she said will stay with me forever. Yeah, her words will stay with me forever.
Hell yeah. Amazing.
Yeah. Fun stuff.
Great.
Anyway, chat, YouTube comments, please. Yeah. Share us your things.
Please. I will say, actually, someone did leave a YouTube comment on one of our earlier episodes of Elsinore this morning, actually.
Oh my God.
So I believe it was on the 2nd episode, saying that they were excited to see someone playing and that we were killing it. So if you've caught up this far and you're watching this on YouTube, thank you. I really appreciate it.
It can be a positive thing. It just can't be a traumatic thing. It can't be like a horrible thing somebody said to you.
This is not about our deepest traumas.
Like that girl said that to me, and it literally didn't hurt my feelings then, and it doesn't hurt my feelings now that she said that. It was just her opinion. I thought I looked banging. So, whatever. Oh, great.
Oh boy. Something that someone said to Ophelia that has stuck with her forever is that, oh God, my audio engine is fucked up. Is not that. Is that her dad was dead. And she was like, that's great. He fell in a fire. Let me loot his stuff.
She literally watched his head. She goes, his head is in a fucking fire. And then she was like, yoink. Time to take some notes. And to be honest, the notes weren't even that spicy. They weren't nearly as spicy as I was hoping they would be.
Yeah. Had an older person I looked up to tell me, you are a celebration. Hell yeah, that's fantastic.
That's amazing. I love it.
10 out of 10.
Yeah.
Do you see the game and hear the game?
I do, both.
Great. Let's play the game.
Here we go.
Yada, 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 yada. What? Woohoo. I don't remember what we're doing this loop.
Let's talk about it. Pause it. Let's talk about it. Sorry, I mean to get excited. What are we doing? What are we doing? Okay. We finished up the ashes stuff. We are doing. What are we doing? What are we doing? What are we doing?
If we want to, okay. If we want to get the hand of Dionysus and talk to Lady Simona, I believe that we need to talk to. We don't talk about Bruno. No. Bernardo. There we go. We need to talk to Bernardo and be like, hey, Fortinbras is going to invade.
Agreed.
Before they accept that Fortinbras has garnered peace or whatever. Hell yeah, sauce. And I think.
Was that what we were doing?
No,
we
I
also
mean,
need to tell. We need to tell the
done with
guards.
stuff.
Yeah, we need to tell the guards
Mm-hmm.
about our love, our new true love. Fuck you, Hamlet.
Othello. Yeah.
Also, can we just read what happened at the end of the Ashes plot line?
I had to do something truly monstrous in order to get my hands on the king's notes, but I found them nonetheless. Father will be safe and well in the next world. It doesn't make what happened right, but I know now his death is but a passing trial. Now all that's left is to speak to the ghost, which we did.
Okay, spirit. Can you check the spirit? I just want to see how that.
The ghost told us about the hand of Dionysus.
Oh yes.
I found King Hamlet's abandoned notes describing the end of his life. He was like me, but he gave up and let madness consume him. He knew and understood everything that was happening around him, his brother's plot against him, his wife turning from him, and he couldn't stop it. Now he remains in Elsinore, neither alive nor fully dead. But why? Will that happen to me too?
If you give up.
Which we're not going to do.
Dummy.
Okay, so why don't we go talk to Bernardo about Fortinbras and then Othello.
Yeah.
And
be like, Bernardo. He fixes a lot of our problems.
Yeah. Oh,
Shut the fuck up, Dad. Just watched your head catch on fire.
Put your
Glad
head
to
in
see
the
it's
fire.
okay.
No.
We've read this.
Can we tell him to put his head in the fire?
What my father burned, his own head. Okay,
no, that's what the queen burned.
Okay, let's see. No, because if we could confront him about it, that'd be great.
I would love to be like, we read what was in.
We read what was in. I know what's in there, Father.
Isn't there?
Okay. We also need to get the
King's
loot.
Cursed Book?
Wait, did we get the loot? We finished the loot, didn't we?
We did.
Oh, I was so smart to make you do that. Okay. Oh yeah, let's do that. Yeah.
Father.
He's gonna be like, shut the fuck up, Ophelia. You don't know what you're talking about. Father, I know the king was searching for a strange book before he died. Do you know where to find it?
How did you hear about that?
Never mind that, old man. I'd like to find out where that book went. What do you know?
I don't know about any such book, Ophelia, and whatsoever you were told whenever King Hamlet and I went into town together, I saw nothing of his activities.
Sounds like you're a bad friend. Okay. Wait, Father, into town? What activities can you mean?
The king would often ask me to accompany him into town while he spoke to, shall we say, odd acquaintances, but I neither had any direct hand in it, nor overheard a word.
Sounds like you're lying.
It really does.
So, perhaps if I were to visit town.
Ophelia. Don't even think about it, dear heart. A terrible port town filled with thieves and vagrants. It's not for you. Regardless, only the king himself knows what he was searching for in town, so it's lost to time forever, I expect. Better not to dally in it.
Someone knows, like the people he was talking to. Ugh, Dad sucks. We're out of here.
Truly.
He never is helpful to us.
Useless.
Okay.
Fortinbras? Can someone explain to me how to pronounce that name? Because I've been saying Fortinbras, Fortinbrasier.
Lord Fortinbras. I like Lord Fortinbras the best.
Nardo.
I know for certain that Lord Fortinbras is going to invade, violating the peace treaty.
What do you mean?
I'm a little early, I suppose. He hasn't heard anything about this yet. Never mind. It'll make sense later, perhaps. So we're too early.
Step outside and enjoy the sunlight a little more. Don't go the way of Hamlet. I need at least one sane friend.
Oh, damn.
Ophelia learns more about Prince Fortinbrah's threat. Apparently, Bernardo and father have been convinced by Fortinbrah that Fortinbrah posed a threat for months, but the king has been reluctant to act. They need more compelling evidence. Some source close to Norway that could give me information.
I mean, it's just, could we
Brit?
talk to Brit? Let's do it. Oh, we need to tell him about Othello, though.
Othello. God, we have so much shit
Wait,
to talk
what?
about. Is it not in here?
Barkeep in trouble. There we go.
There we go.
Captain?
Othello, the barkeep in town, has been beset by thugs. Can't you do anything?
My apologies.
We don't ordinarily have jurisdiction over the town. I know Othello. He ought to ask his local guards for protection.
He's tried. None of them stand by him.
And how did you hear about this man's case exactly? How do you know Othello?
I
I
kissed. Well,
Ophelia.
Ophelia, have you been rummaging around in town alone? With that barkeep?
we're the same age, bitch. Calm down.
Well now, I'm obligated to send Marcellus down for your own safety, if you're making friends with criminals. My lady, be aware you are making things very difficult for all of us.
Please.
Be safe, please.
I will.
I will. You have my word. I just want to make sure he's all right. Okay.
Bernardo and Othello now believe Othello's bar must be defended. Ophelia learns about a future event in which Othello is confronted about settling his ledger. Okay, Brit.
Brit.
It's Brittany, bitch. Fortinbrah. Or Brit is a spy?
Yeah.
Which one?
Yeah, Brit is a spy. She might kill us, right? Okay, yeah, let's just do it. Let's go for it.
Brit.
Brit, I know you've been leaking information to Fortinbrah.
Does anyone else know? I suppose it doesn't matter. I knew this would come eventually. Let them hang me then. Go on, run and tell the king. Let him snap my neck himself.
I don't want you to be executed, believe it or not.
Then why are you speaking to me about this? Why not just turn me into the king directly? Did you learn something? Lady Brit now believes that Ophelia believes that Brit is a spy. Now we can say, yes,
Brit.
we're doing it.
I know that Prince Fortinbras is going to invade soon, violating the treaty. And I know that you know that. I want you to help me stop the prince from invading. I won't tell anyone you helped me.
That contraption was set into motion long before I was involved, Feely. The prince has been plotting with my father for months. The best part is, Claudius is too proud to see it. He thinks he's extending an olive branch. All he's doing is exposing his back.
Then how can he be convinced?
I don't know.
I don't know. Why does everyone expect me to have the answers here? I'm just a pawn. What choice do I have? I hate this place, and I hate you especially. I wish you'd all leave me alone.
Perhaps that would have gone better if I'd found a way to earn her trust first. This bitch. Okay, so maybe we do nice things for her tomorrow.
Let's get some letters.
Do we want to stop our brother from leaving?
Is it too late for
Is it
that?
too late?
Oh,
Nope.
Let's
him.
do that first. Get him.
Get him.
Brit is unwell. Brit. Oh, not Brit is a spy. Lady Brockenhus.
Laertes?
Yeah.
Something's amiss. I think she's a spy.
My thanks.
Oh. Yeah, he's about to be.
Okay. Now, I want to get these letters.
Gotta get them letters. Stop. Stop having a heart to heart, you two. It's so boring every time you do.
Okay. Oh, we can do it now. Great.
Brit.
Okay, but not too much, remember? Because she gets so pissy
Yeah.
if you do too much for her.
I see. Ugh.
Yada, yada, yada.
Ugh.
Why did you do this?
Spare.
Something more I can do.
Paint.
Painting? Yeah.
Wasn't there one more thing though that we can do?
I think so, but I don't remember what.
The letters, painting stuff, and I don't remember. Let's go get the painting
Laertes?
stuff.
I think it's Laertes.
Oh, getting him to stay.
Yeah. So we need
Eggy,
eggy,
charcoal,
charcoal, and then our
our underwear,
cloves.
our cloves.
Our underwear, yes. Here, have you ever wanted to paint on someone's underwear?
I know you have, Britt.
I regret saying that. You ever say
We've all
something on
been
the
there.
internet and regret it?
No,
No, really?
no,
That can't
I
be
have no
true.
shame.
You've deleted
No,
a
it's
tweet
definitely
before.
true. Definitely have.
Now then.
Now's as good a time as any.
Ah.
Oh, ooh, oh.
Give the
And he just
shit
turns
to
it into a
Brit.
canvas right here. What are you two idiots doing?
The thing is, he actually had all the materials. Those were just the things we needed to trade to him. For him to
He
give
actually just
them
wanted
to
the egg
us.
for his own reasons.
Yeah. He wanted an egg to eat, some charcoal to write with, and our underwear for reasons we're not going to talk about.
Yeah. Because we're trying to get you to like us, dummy.
I don't believe it. I don't like you. Leave me alone.
We gotta go her to, we gotta follow this bitch to town. Let's go talk to Othello. Oh my god. Crazy.
I think we can talk to her about Fortinbras now. I think that's enough.
She's upset, but she'll recover overnight.
Oh, okay. Othello.
Othello, we literally has saved your ass, cutie.
He doesn't know us yet.
Shut the fuck up. I know that you're a gambler.
Fuck off, sickness. Oh. Oh.
You?
Are they talking?
I told you to leave me alone.
You've never seen this before, right?
What is wrong with you? You're like the thing that won't die. You keep coming back again and again. Well, about that.
About that, I actually can't die. Go ahead, stab me. Let's
just-
see what happens.
Want to be alone. No, you don't.
I know.
I know about Fortinbras, about your mission.
Yes.
Yes, we went over this already, though you still haven't elaborated how you know so much.
That doesn't matter now. I'm not here to have you locked up. I want to help you, Britt. To the greatest extent that you'll let me. You can trust me.
Wah.
No.
Not here. Somewhere private. Come with me. Oh. So private.
Out. Out, just out in the open, in front of anyone. Is she gonna kill us on the streets? No.
I don't think so. Claudius was supposed to die. That's what I came to Elsinore to ensure. Because my father thought if Claudius were dead, all this would be over. The war would end, Prince Fortinbras and my father would be appeased, and I could go home again. As with many noble families, our roots run strong in Denmark, but father believes Fortinbras will be a more sympathetic ruler. Claudius has ignored most of the nobility's requests, even after I was placed here at court. Now my father and the other nobles want him gone. The longer I go without succeeding, the more I just want to put down my head and sleep for a long time. Maybe forever.
Fortinbras' invasion. We spoke of it earlier. Do you remember? Just
What of it?
If Fortinbras' invasion were rebuked, your father would have no choice but to work with the king. And that might grant a more lasting peace than anything Claudius' death could provide.
Legit? But that's impossible. How are you going to repel a national invasion?
I don't know. There's gotta be a way.
Listen.
I wouldn't have told you this before, but Fortinbras is already here, just outside Elsinore. He's been here a little over a week. I've been visiting him in town. He's staying in a small room with some officers in civilian dress. They meet late at night in the town square, long after all are asleep. They plan to meet next right before the siege begins on Sunday. I can get you into that meeting, but you can't reveal me. You have to pretend to be loyal to Norway, no matter what you see or hear.
Understood. I won't expose you, Britt. I swear it. But what if I did? That would be spicy.
If you're lying to me...
I'm not.
Good. Be there. I'll take care of the rest.
But like, oh my god, what if I outed you?
As I said before, leave me alone. We cannot be friends, and there can be no trust between us until this matter is resolved. Now you know the truth. I hope it brings you boundless happiness.
Aw, thanks. It does.
Lady Britt no longer wants to destroy Ophelia. Ophelia learns about a future event in which Britt is lingering in town. Oh, wrong button. Timeline, please. King holds court. Othello is confronted about settling his ledger. Laertes surprises Britt.
Okay, let's do the Othello one.
Yeah. We've come for our coin. Aha! Yeah. Here. Before the Lord come the barking hounds, I suppose. Can that master not come to see me himself? I've told him I'd pay him, and when I have the coin, I intend to keep my word. The Danish king has squeezed every coin from my pockets in tax to fuel his lavish wedding. He's a rich man, and I a poor one. That's the way of the world. I've nothing to give you yet.
Please.
Can we not settle this reasonably?
One day, Othello, the show you get. Yeah. Tomorrow will be less kind.
What is this?
What's going on here? Guard captain.
Hey, nothing, sir. We was just coming round for a drink.
That's not what I've heard from the good lady Ophelia here. Leave, and never return, or I'll have my men rout out all of you and clean the back alleyways until they sparkle.
Ooh, look at him go.
Thank you, sir. Don't thank me. Thank Lady Ophelia. Now, was I sufficiently intimidating?
I think so. With any luck, they won't return. We've never met. Hi, Othello. It's me, Ophelia.
Hi, let's kiss. I owe you a great debt, my lady. You are as noble-hearted as you are beautiful. Well, I wish I could pay you. All I have to offer are my stories. I would love to spin you a tale in private, have you the time to listen. This evening at midnight I close the bar. Perhaps you could meet me then?
Wait,
Yes!
I have time for it.
So we're just gonna chill out in here for the weekend. Or the week. There's this one.
We need to make sure, when's the Brit thing, though?
I don't.
You gotta see when it is, just in case it's before the.
Othello tells the bar one of his stories. Peter Quince arrives in Elsinore. Othello wants to speak with me alone. But is lingering.
There we go.
in
So like we got
town
plenty of time.
Sunday, yeah.
Cool. Oh, so it's like right before the meeting, probably.
Yeah.
Tell them what about the she
I
witch.
suspect that's the trigger for actually getting into the meeting. So
Yeah.
Talk to her there.
Many years ago.
Yada yada yada. Yahoo yahoo. Yahar yaha.
Just fast forward time.
Now.
Well, I don't know if we have to listen. I guess we don't have to listen to it. The thing's
No.
already on the timeline.
And it doesn't really affect us if we're listening to it or not.
Low.
Okay. We've done this
Kiss,
before.
kiss, 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 kiss.
Fall in love.
Ugh.
That anime's great.
Yeah, it is.
They're supposed to be working on a season 2. I want it now.
Where the fuck is it?
Right?
How long ago did it come out? Long time ago.
Forever ago.
At least 5 years ago, if not
Yeah.
longer. I'm gonna go look it up.
Like 10 years ago or some shit.
I'm gonna go look it up.
Look it up.
Please.
For anyone who doesn't know, the anime in question is Ouran High School Host Club. Also, when did the light behind me?
Do you want to guess? Do you want to guess when it came out? Do you want to guess when it came out?
Okay, great. I'm going to
The
guess
first episode?
2008.
2006.
Shit, I was close.
You were.
So it would seem.
Where's season 2, motherfuckers? What a good
I
show.
think it was supposed to come out last year, but then pandemic, so. But all of that's mostly just rumors.
Oh yeah, he was tortured by a
Oh yeah.
forest spirit.
Trying to skip through this conversation while
Fixing your lights.
fixing my lights, yeah. Oh, that's fun. It's flickering. It's concerning. Well, I'll just have a dark background today. Whatever. Titania did some stuff. It was terrible. Huzzah, woohoo. Yippee.
Othello?
Never been in love.
But I'm about to change that, baby. Kiss, 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 kiss.
Killer's Change Your Mind starts playing.
Oh.
I'm going to stand dramatically by the fire.
Walk, 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 walk. Ooh, I just got chills.
And smooch. You just kiss.
Just
his
really
nipple.
didn't kiss each other at all, but
Yeah,
I
he
appreciate
like
the
kisses
gesture.
the air.
I love that the animators were like, it only happens once. We really don't need to worry about it too much, I think.
I think what it is
Yeah.
I think all of these characters have the same rig. So the same like skeleton, bones and stuff.
Oh, yeah.
And the same set of animations. So I think there is a kissing animation.
And she went up and he also went up.
Yeah, well, I think most of the characters are about the same height.
Yeah.
And he is much
Not
taller.
not these two. He's huge. Yeah. Not this one.
Dawn approaches.
Tomorrow
Sweet
night, Othello?
dreams. Tomorrow night, where I will not be stabbed.
I truly hope it says "fuck Othello?" question mark. Yes or no? If it doesn't, I'll be really disappointed.
It absolutely will not.
It absolutely will not. It'll probably say "stay the night with Othello," some shit like that. I don't know. Let's go. Let's go and just like wait vibe. We're spending our whole weekend in town this time.
Yeah, for the second time.
They're vibing. When is it? Friday night? Okay.
Yes. They talk about loots. Ah, my mysterious paramour, we meet again.
Look, you're not stabbed. It's so good to see you not stabbed. You mentioned rumors about me earlier. What did you mean by that?
Oh.
Oh, I don't know that they're, appropriate. I misspoke. My apologies.
I'm old enough not to be shielded from what others think.
I like that he's putting this mug in his head out of embarrassment.
Boom. Yeah, he's so embarrassed. Mug, enter head.
Well, the few who have been within the castle walls claim you're the loveliest woman in Claudius's court. And I must say I'm inclined to agree. There are also rumors of a less savory nature about your mother's origins and her marriage to your father.
Yes.
My mother was a servant. That's not a rumor. That's the truth.
I see.
Is it true then that her mother, your grandmother, was a slave? Okay, we're going here.
Okay. I don't know. Mother won't speak of where she came from. And I've been told never to speak of it either.
You have the look of a proud Ethiopian about you. Were it not for your green eyes, I'd think you could be related to Empress Eleni herself.
Surely you aren't saying there's more than one empress.
Of course.
Of course. Surely you don't think Denmark is the whole of the world. The Romans don't own everything. Haven't you been elsewhere? This is an American history call out. It's like, okay, so there was Rome and there was nothing else. There were no other concurrent.
There was Rome, there was nothing. There was the
Yeah.
UK,
There were
England,
s-
and then there was
were-
America. And we
there
fought
were-
them and we won, and then they went away.
There was a big white people country that was only white people, and then there were smaller white people countries that were also only white people.
And now there's this white people country. Welcome.
Yes. Woo! Education,
Ooh,
we love
Othello
it.
really just like, Ophelia, come now. Come. Okay.
Oh god.
No. Until now, I never even left Elsinore, except to summer in Copenhagen as a girl. And even then, I rode in a carriage, small walled box leading to a larger walled box.
Gone.
Just a girl in her headphones. I literally can't get over it sometimes.
Gone above. I'd no idea. How then do you live in the castle? Are you not lonely?
Damn, all the time. Oh, just kidding. No, of course not. I've got my father and my brother, Laertes.
And your friends?
Oh.
Ah. I'm afraid I don't have many of those. I grew up playing with my brother, the guard captain Bernardo, and the prince. Most people in court were unkind to my brother and me. We looked odd, and they made sure we knew it. No, there are worse rumors about me floating around. So I've never known anyone my own age. Not really. I much prefer the company of books. If a book hurts or disappoints me, I can simply close it. What is it like living here in Castletown?
I've only lived here 2 years. No, Ophelia, I am Somali and was sold into slavery as a child. I want to comment on this for a second. So
Go
the
ahead.
thing that I've been doing on my phone for the last couple minutes is looking up the team behind this game. The way that slavery and race has been handled in this game has felt a little bit weird to me. A little bit off. The team is overwhelmingly white, at least by their website's team listing. It's so there's this thing where us white folks will be told, don't tell other people's stories, and we'll go, what? So we can only tell stories with white people in them? Which is a terrible whataboutism, and the answer is no, you can have people of other races in your stories, but you don't necessarily have to tell stories that are inherently racialized.
Yeah.
And this feels like a good example of kind of why. Like, there is so much about this story that is well handled and intricate and detailed, and then we just have like slavery, some African countries, and it feels weird. It feels like it feels flat and flavorless in contrast.
Yeah.
Which is not to say that there isn't a version of Elsinore where these characters talk about that, and that is something that is like has texture and nuance to it, but it feels weird that they've decided, like, they made the conscious choice to make this something about these characters.
Yeah.
I don't know if it's landing for me.
Yeah. I mean, they decided to put racism in the game, you know, and making their main character a person of color is a big choice if you're not going to have a person of color as like one of your lead writers, right?
Yeah. And I'm not going to say that they didn't have consultants, because I don't know if they did. But just for me, this is something that like stuck out to me a couple episodes ago.
Yeah.
When there was the first, like, there was a mention from Laertes about like, they will never look at people like us this way. And I was like, there's like an interesting, if you keep it in a subtext layer, you have an interesting thing where this happens a lot with modern productions of Shakespeare, where you use the text of Shakespeare to say things about contemporary stuff. So in subtext, you can have this, are they just talking about the fact that, you know, their mother was a maid? Or was a servant, and there's like a class thing here that is being used to also draw attention to this other thing. But yeah, I first was like, I don't know where the game is going with this, and I don't know how I feel about where the game is going with it. So
this
now
is the first time they've outright mentioned slavery in the game.
Twice in one conversation.
Yeah.
So yeah, I just wanted to stop and take a look at that, because it like really jumped out at me here. Anyway, I am Somali, and I was sold into slavery as a child. Shrug. I lived a slave for nearly 15 years. As a slave? Lived a slave? I can scarcely remember the village I grew up in, but it was many distant worlds away from anything I see around me now. When I was captured, I know not where my parents went. I never saw either of them again. I recall our captors put us into the dark hold of a ship, hundreds of us chained so close together that we could scarcely move an inch. This, for weeks, in sweltering heat and through rolling waves 100 feet high. We cried and prayed in our moving coffin. The woman next to me screamed for the first week, then died the next. I know not of what. Her corpse began to stink and swell and rot beside me. Ophelia, if there is a hell, it is in the hold of that ship. I was given over to my master's house in Constantinople, sold at market with all the other young men. I was made to convert to Islam, though as a child I had scarcely had time to know my village's pagan gods. And I learned to fight. I kept my master's gates and watched over his family as they slept. When I grew older, I saw my opportunity to bring my master great glory as a recruit in the Sultan's army of slaves. My master permitted me to leave his household and serve him there. As I trained and fought for the Sultan, I watched the Ottomans expand their empire ever westward and roll through the white-faced men like lightning. I saw the magnificence of the world unfold before me, and I learned there was an elsewhere. There were other places to be seen. When the opportunity came, I slipped my bonds of war and fled on foot to the west, where I've meandered ever since.
Othello.
Othello, I don't know what to say. I'm so sorry. I cannot even imagine. All I've ever known is, well, comfort. This. You've endured so much. I could never have survived that.
Yes.
Don't say that. The world is full of cruelty and ugliness, and gold for the taking, Ophelia. You and I alike both understand how cruel some can be. But you're correct that likewise I find your upbringing so strange, I don't know that I can imagine it, in the same way it is hard for you to know the inside of that darkened ship.
Well, come see me then. Come see the castle.
What?
What he said.
Why don't I show you the way I live? After all, I've seen your inn, and I've heard your stories. You want to come up?
I don't know that I'd be welcome at the palace, not among lily-faced, blue-blooded Danes.
Then don't come to the palace. Let me show you the gardens, the grounds, places I love to roam and read. You'll be safe if you accompany me. I promise it. It's the least I can do.
If that's what you wish, then so be it.
Oh, let's go right now.
This castle.
I love the way that they stand, especially Othello, because Othello is just...
Yep. Hands flat, straight down, in front.
Eyes wide open.
And we're just behind him, looking at his back.
Yep. These character portraits really doing a lot of heavy lifting.
Yeah.
I can hardly understand what I'm seeing. The gate I passed through, it was enormous. And the greenery, so maintained, and these trees, foreign and full-bloomed. Ophelia, how do you live here and not walk about with your mouth agape? And the bugs get in.
The bugs. It's all familiar to me. To me, this seems as plain and ordinary as anything else in life. Anything becomes far less compelling when one sees it each morning.
It's true.
It's true.
That's how I feel about the Golden Gate Bridge. Like, it's really cool when I actually go onto it and, like,
Yeah.
look at it and be like, marvel of human engineering. But just, like, walking past it, I'm like, this is a big bridge. That pond. Look at it. It's the perfect size for swimming. And I'd expect it's just the right temperature for a summer night. In he goes!
In he goes!
Ah, excellent. Care for a swim, my dear?
I can't swim. I don't even think I can float.
Damn mood.
Don't be afraid.
Fortunately for you, I can do both. Come and take my hand.
Thank God it's
Walks
shallow
right in.
enough for you to stand.
Easy now. You can lean on me. I'll make sure you don't go under.
My skirts, they're getting soaked.
My
They're
shorts!
heavy like this. My shorts, oh my God, my denim shorts.
I suppose you'll simply have to take them off then. There's no one around to see after all.
Yes.
You got
I
the
got it.
fuck
You got
Othello
that?
prompt.
Yeah, let's
You
do
got
it.
what
Let's
you
do it.
wanted.
Enter a sexual relationship with Othello. Don't mind if I do.
Oh boy.
Yes, yes, yes. Here, help me with my dress. Oh, there's a guy walking by. Ah, it's the king. Oh my god. Goodness, I'm soaked through. Oh my god, the king is here. Also,
I
that
hate that she
line.
said that.
Why did she say that? Why that line?
You might not recover that gown. Silk and pond scum weren't made to mix.
What is this?
What in God's name?
That's not the name that was ringing out above
That's not
this
what I was
pond a moment
saying.
ago.
Ophelia, is that you I see?
No, I'm just some girl. Okay. Your Majesty. Don't look at me. I'm fucking naked, dude.
Who in hell is that?
Stop!
Step away from Lady Ophelia at once.
The king.
My lord.
My lord, your highness, it's all right. I'm safe.
We used a condom.
No, we didn't.
Ew! Get off!
No,
Get off the
it's-
show. Leave. Be
it's-
gone.
It's
Be gone.
It's early days.
Get outta
They don't
here.
have condoms.
They
What?
existed. They've
Did
existed for
they?
a long time, actually. Yeah. I mean,
When did
not
they?
not rubber
Not
ones,
this.
but yeah. Hold on.
Wooden ones.
Okay, it's research time.
Research time.
Question-
When are-
Okay, you look up when does Hamlet take place.
Okay.
I will look up when were condoms invented.
Between 1300 and 1499.
Okay, so rubber condoms were invented in the 1800s.
And what about the ones that came before rubber?
The first documented use of a condom in Europe was 1564
So,
by the anatomist Falloppia, who also gave his name to fallopian tubes.
what a kind soul. That's so sweet of him. That's about 56 years too late, so I'm sorry.
Well, I mean, we're wearing
I'm
headphones.
sorry, they don't have one. Whatever.
Anyway.
We're wearing headphones. My skirts. I'm soaked through. Oh my god.
My king, I am Othello of...
I don't give a damn who you are. Leave.
No.
No.
My lord.
With all due respect, my lord, I've done nothing wrong. The
I've
lady
done a couple
invited
dirty
me here of
things,
her
but-
own free will. We were merely having a swim.
He's a friend and a guest of mine. There's no reason to treat him with anything but respect.
A friend? Is that what you call this?
Do we want to start like comparing right now? Because I'll call you out on fucking the queen.
My nephew was right. He has been introducing me to this thing called 4chan. He says you're nothing but a low-born whore.
Oh, Othello is so dead.
Kill the king! No, let's kill the king. Let's
No,
do it.
Othello's-
Kill him, Othello.
Othello does not have a weapon. Othello is going to die. What did you say to her?
I
Othello can't
am
die.
king.
I'll say whatever I like. I'm the king of this country, and I own your life within my hand. Will you raise a hand against me, mongrel? Then I could gouge you on the spot. Nothing would give me greater pleasure. I can mount your head on my wall, like an old black ram.
I don't
like that.
like that.
That's yucky.
Yeah, that's how I feel about that.
Damn, you really a piece of shit, huh? Othello, go. I want you to die, my dude. I don't want you to
What?
get killed by the king. Leave, please. I'll handle this.
Go now.
Oh, what she said. Go now. Oh, sad. I don't
Do
know.
as she says.
Goodbye.
Goodbye, Lady Ophelia.
Girl.
As for you, I hope you feel appropriately and utterly ashamed. Dry yourself off. Pick yourself up. You've clearly been allowed to cavort freely for too long. Idleness breeds sin.
Shut up, murderer.
Claudius.
You know, Claudius, you've wanted me to suffer ever since I was a girl, and I never knew why. It took meeting Othello to realize that. You've always wanted Laertes and me isolated, hated. I'm not good enough for Hamlet, but I'm not good enough for anyone else either, am I?
That's insane. You're merely angry I disrupted this encounter and spitting fire at me appropriately. You're fortunate I won't tell the others of this incident.
Do as you like. Tell everyone if you must. All of my life, men have been telling me to stay indoors, speak more softly, read less, as though I were a statue. Well, I'm not, and I won't be told what to do anymore, not by you or anyone.
Hell yeah.
If I am not permitted to choose for myself, I'll forge that permission by my own hand.
Damn.
Bye, chump!
Ah.
What just happened? Othello must have returned to the bar. I ought to find him to apologize.
I bet he's gone. Ophelia and Othello now believe that Othello and Ophelia are lovers. King Claudius now believes that Ophelia has feelings for Othello. Ophelia learns more about the barkeep and me.
Let's go apologize.
The barkeep and me. The barkeep and me. It's here, isn't it? Yeah, the barkeep and me. Othello and I were together for the first time in the woods. It was nothing like it was with Hamlet. He was so... Oh, God, I feel...
Do you
like
want me to read it?
Reading... Yeah, please, actually. Yeah.
Okay.
You're used to reading smut on stream. You've done it before.
I have. It was nothing like it was with Hamlet. He was gentle, but knew exactly what he was doing. It was the kind of quiet, intimate night I've rarely shared with another person, let alone someone unrelated to me. One of those nights when you feel as if you've known someone forever after just a few hours. Something large shifted in our relation to one another.
Yup.
We were interrupted by Claudius. I've never been angry in my life. How dare he try to tell me what's appropriate for me and what isn't? I'll do as I like, go where I will. Othello made it out unscathed, but I'm certain the experience frightened him. I ought to go see him as soon as possible. Something large has shifted in our relationship.
Something large has shifted in our relationship.
That's true.
It is one thing to RP emotional, romantic, sexual relationships. That's one thing. That's easy for me. But like reading out, I don't know, something about reading out
a girl being like,
shit,
I just fucked.
yeah, is more embarrassing to me.
I'm not embarrassed at all. I'd do it again.
Absolutely, you're not
And it
embarrassed
could have
by
been 10 times
anything.
dirtier. No, I'm not. Okay.
You came back.
Yes.
Yes.
We were boning in the river, but we got interrupted. Let's bone here.
Let's bone here where it's dry. I'm sorry about everything.
My clothes are dry, but
Something else.
come here.
Never.
Don't apologize. Never once, from now until death, understand? Even if you do something wrong, don't apologize. Just be an asshole about it.
I don't
You must
care
never-
if you spill milk on the floor. Fuck 'em, leave it.
You must never apologize for the intolerance inflicted by others. Oh,
There we
yeah.
go.
Okay, that's
Yeah.
Yeah. But you know that this, our relationship, there are reasons why it cannot be.
Shut the fuck up, dude. Let's kiss. How can you be so certain? That is not what I would say. I'd be like, you're wrong, dude.
You have your place. The castle is your home.
I keep dying there. I don't want to live there anymore.
Unless, that is, you were to
Come with me.
come with me.
Come with you. Where?
Well, first on the table, and then...
My brain is doing the same thing. I'm like, Come with you. Okay, go upstairs.
Do you want to count down or like are we just
3,
gonna
2,
are we gonna
1.
wing it?
We'll communicate. It'll be fine.
I'm leaving town. With no way to pay back the debt on the tavern, my days here are numbered.
Where will you go from here?
South. South to Italy, I think. South to where the summer nights last forever and there are no snows. Yes, I can see a bright beach in my mind's eye, and a small but sturdy room to call my own. You could come with me. But you could never return. They'd have me killed. You and I both know that. But if you were to come with me, Ophelia, I'd make you my wife. I'd love you with a ferocity to rival the stars.
Oh,
And you'd be free
Today?
to live wherever you please.
yesterday.
Othello.
Yeah, we met 2 days ago. However,
But I'm into it. Whatever. That sounds wonderful. Without,
you watch too many rom-coms.
I'm so happy. I don't give a shit. What do you mean you can't, Ophelia? But I can't. Why? Go with them, you stupid slut.
What? Why not? What's stopping
This
you?
weird time loop I'm trapped in. There, okay, thank God. You wouldn't believe me if I told you.
Please.
All I ask is that you think about my offer. Whether you accept or reject me is your choice alone. If you'd like to escape with me, then you need only say the word, and we'll leave this whole sorry mess behind together. And, if not, then I'll take my leave of you. I swear, I shall never cross your path or trouble your mind with uneasy thoughts again. Oh, hello, Quince.
Entertaining Othello's offer, are we?
Quince?
Quince? How did you come here?
Does it matter? I see all stories, and I know that down this path lies unhappiness. Though, of course, it won't matter, will it? You're still at the mercy of forces larger than yourself.
I know I'm trapped, that I can't truly go with him. But I can't help but wonder what might happen.
I'll give that young man one thing. He's true to his word. He'd love you more brightly than the stars. For a while, that is. But he is fated to love another more powerfully than you, and someday he'll win her over with songs and stories.
How can you be so sure of that?
He has his own play. It's called Othello.
Yeah.
I see the lines of fate that run through all worlds. Her name is Desdemona. How peculiar that even her name means ill-fated. She will be far unluckier than you. You will lose a love when Othello leaves you, but she will lose her life to him.
You mean he murders her?
I actually haven't seen Othello, so
I haven't either.
don't know.
I don't know what happens. Tell me, Quince.
Indeed, a terrible thing. I dare say it shall tear him apart.
Me not looking up the plot to Othello so fast.
But rest easy that the next few years will be blissfully happy ones. This is perhaps the happiest of all possible worlds for you. And in that time, he will always be faithful. Can you settle for a brief but brilliant bliss? Always watching for the pale woman with the quiet eyes, who will eventually, assuredly, win his heart. Ooh, I do so love little puzzles like this.
Stop this.
Leave me be, Quince.
I'm just trying to help, my dear, but as you wish. There are a lot of jilted lovers out there who would pay dearly for this sort of clairvoyance.
So, what do you say?
Let's do it.
I think this is picking an ending.
Do you really think so?
I
We're going to
do.
get out?
I think this is picking an ending.
Well, let's say yes and see what happens.
Okay.
I want to come with you.
Oh. I hadn't known how terrified I was until right this moment. My love. My love. We're going to see the world together.
He has no idea. I'd like that. To see the world, I mean, with you.
Now then.
Let us depart immediately. I'll gather my things and you gather yours. This shall be the dawning of the age of the dawning of my life, and you shall be the sun. Come, my love. Let down your hair and abandon your heavy skirts, your super heavy shorts. It's a beautiful summer, and we are the masters of our own joy. Oh, okay. So it just resets the timeline. Othello and I rode out into the fields and fog, and that is until I was pulled back once more.
Do you want to know what happens in Othello?
Um,
It's too complicated, but he kills her.
We should just watch it.
We should just watch it.
We should just
Apparently,
find...
she's so in love with him that even as she's dying, she refuses to name him as her murderer. She's like bleeding out.
Some A+ shit right there. Well, try again.
Here we go.
Here we go again. Okay, so we gotta...
What are we doing?
letters.
What are we doing?
Letters.
Okay. Oh shit, yeah, we gotta go fix all that stuff.
I know.
Cast aside thine jorts, young woman. Jesus. I gotta go get letters and paints for Brit.
Where's the sapphic ending for Ophelia? That's what I want to know.
She doesn't seem gay to me.
She seems super straight.
Yeah, she seems unfortunately very,
Which is
very,
like-
very straight.
Brit.
Unrealistic? Maybe.
There's literally, okay, but to be fair, there's literally only one girl here her age. It's Brit.
Mm-hmm.
So she probably just like hasn't
Yeah.
explored yet.
She hasn't met the right person.
We'll wait until her 20s. She'll figure it out. She'll be like, oh my god, men are terrible. This is so crazy.
Wow. Wait, not... Your romantic options aren't Othello, who will love you a lot until he leaves you for another woman.
And kills her.
And kills her. Or Hamlet, who is a patricidal incel. There are other options? You can...
That's so
what?
crazy.
Amazing. Yada, 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 yada.
My lady.
Spare.
She still doesn't trust me. What more can I do? We can go to the kitchen. Get an egg. Have you seen the TikToks of that guy that does like old
Yes.
recipes
Yes.
and sees if they're terrible or not?
And they're so terrible.
They're
of
almost
them.
always horrible.
They're
Yeah.
almost always horrible, yeah. They're almost always a brick of a bread.
Yup.
A brick of a loaf.
God, there was one that was like poor man's rice, which is just like the idea that rice isn't the poor food. Like you could get something cheaper than rice to make to imitate rice is wild to me. But also it was horrifying. It was like if you tried to make rice like pasta, it was imitating that basically.
My god.
Okay, so now we wait for Horatio to be free.
Now then. Horatio.
We do this.
Ah.
And then she's gonna be like, why are you nice to me?
You. No.
Brit.
Leave me alone.
I know you're a spy. Oh, you're a spy. We need to go to the bar.
Yep.
Othello, it sucks so bad. Why? Ugh, Othello. Why?
Fuck off, Cygnus. You're a
Where's my
bad
happy
goose.
ending? Oh my god, and Quince was like, that's probably the happiest of all your endings, sadly. And it sucks, so
I don't believe him.
You?
I don't either.
Let's leave me alone. I want to be alone.
I know.
What?
What mission?
You don't have to act surprised. I'm not here to have you locked up. I want to help you, Britt. To the greatest extent you'll let me, you can trust me. This is the same conversation we had at this point.
No.
Okay. Yeah.
The king.
Yada yada yada.
Fortinbras.
Ugh.
I think she said Fortinbras, so
I think she did too.
I think she said Fortinbras. It's like Fortinbras, really?
Fortinbras.
Fortinbras, come on. Fortinbro code. Okay, and now we wait until Sunday.
Night. Yeah. Early Sunday hours.
Check the timeline.
Just do it. Let's go for it. I wish you could pick an event and just go to that place and wait until it happens.
Yeah, same. Let's see. Father burning his stuff and then getting stabbed by Hamlet should be today, I think. Oh, this. The play. No, don't watch the performance. We've done that already. I wonder what was happening down there. There is a character we haven't met yet. I know that much. Saturday. Okay, only like 20 more hours to go. We're just standing here. Oh yeah, our father's dead.
My lady.
Ophelia, I know that I'm about to announce to you that your
Sorry.
father's dead, but would you like to come hear a separate announcement that your father's dead back at the castle?
Yes.
Heaven, of course. Yes, that's what I mean too. No. I have better things to do.
No, we're good.
I'd rather be alone.
Yeah, there's something happening at the docks.
You wanna run?
Let's go look at it.
Let's go look. Oh, he's leaving.
It's Hamlet leaving. So, it's time we bid goodbye to Denmark once and for all. This will be good for you, Hamlet.
Yeah.
It'll be just like the old days again.
We'll be running through London, in and out of trouble. All the diplomatic immunity, none of the downsides. Jesus. When you say it like that, it sounds almost like this isn't a banishment. But let us all make no mistake. My uncle is sending this monster where I cannot cause father harm. Or further harm. Father harm.
Can't cause my father's spirit harm.
Farewell.
Farewell, my dearest nephew. May your journey be swift and uneventful, and may you be delivered quickly to England's arms.
Terribly poetic of you.
I love him. I love how trash he is.
Ophelia.
Ah, you're here, Ophelia.
Trust me, I would not have come
And
if
now away
I
to
knew that this was
England,
what was happening.
perhaps never to return. I hesitate to even ask if you'll think of me, if you'll miss me.
That's an unfair question, isn't it?
Mm-hmm. I suppose it is. For whatever little it's worth, I'm sorry about all that happened with your father. I truly am.
To England.
To England! Farewell for now, Hamlet. Please don't come back.
For now, perhaps forever.
Hamlet, why so dismal? This is our chance to embark on a new adventure.
Yes, a new life, a new journey in England. Let's be off. I sense a storm coming on. Interesting.
Boat. All
Out
right,
to sea. Can we go out to sea?
let's go. Oh, we can't.
This is you. This is
I know, but I've read this before. That
Have
way
we?
leads eastward, out into the sound. Denmark controls the waterway here. Blah blah blah.
Oh.
Yes.
Have we?
Yeah.
Okay. Fine. Go back to waiting for
To the
Brit.
streets.
To the streets. Whoa. Oh, hi, Laertes.
Ophelia.
Oh. Hi. So soon. Thought
we
you'd
done
be in
this?
Paris by now.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, we have.
He just finds us wherever we are. Bye.
Just there.
Sorry, I'm doing espionage right now.
If you couldn't tell, I'm undercover.
If you couldn't tell by me standing in this one precise spot for multiple days.
Brett asked me to meet her in town around this time. Naturally, I've arrived early. 3
Several
days early. Where's she at? Where that girl at?
I think we're just waiting for everyone to leave the scene, maybe?
Maybe. Stables. Where is she?
Oh, there she is.
Oh, there she is.
Fucking hell.
So you did come after all.
Of course.
Of course.
Stay silent. Say nothing. If asked, reply only yes, my lord, or no, my lord. That is all. Do you understand?
Yes, my lord.
Yeah. What she said.
Oh.
I'm so excited to hear the drama.
Come on, then. I hear there are boots nearby.
They've all got spurs, so they jingle jangle everywhere. They're all wearing cowboy boots. Oh, it's just a bunch of Brits. It's a bunch of murder Brits.
Yeah.
Good evening, my lord.
Greetings.
I don't remember what voice I did for this guy.
He was like dickish, I think.
I'm gonna do Surfer Dude.
I think
Lady
it,
Brigida.
yeah, I think it was actually that. I think it really was.
Tomorrow is the morning we've waited for. All attempts at a coup have failed. No other bloodless option remains. Who is this?
My servant, your majesty. She speaks little Danish, and she's quite the ignorant clout.
Can she be trusted?
Yes, my lord.
Yes, my lord.
Huh. As I was saying, we must attack head on. We will begin by sieging the town at dawn. Are you prepared to assist us in getting into the castle by any means necessary?
My lord.
There is no need, my lord. The king is already preoccupied. You'll be able to enter with ease. The castle will be ill prepared.
Oh my god, it's Organization 13. Fuck, it is. Excellent. I so detest needless bloodshed, my dudes. It is my uncle's way to murder and poison his way to the top, not mine. Except for all of the murder that I was planning to do to get to the top. Mind you, be clear of this town at dawn. My men have already begun their approach. I wish no harm to come to any Danes, but if they protest, then I shall lay down my boot unflinchingly. Still, I have high hopes to take Prince Hamlet alive. From what his subjects say, I believe him to be a good man at heart. And you will be his bride. Are you not eager? This is a great honor for your family.
I am. It's just, he's been through so much lately. I feel he'd be broken by the time this siege is over. He seems odd and mad lately. Not in his right mind. Please, have your men be gentle with him.
I will, my dude. My guy, don't worry about it. We'll take him prisoner as quickly as possible. He'll be surrounded by all members of his family who submit to the authority of Norway, and we even brought Cheetos.
Now then.
One last unfortunate thing.
My lord?
Your servant girl here. I once heard the most fascinating story about the Danish court. They say that a woman of some noble birth, with a dark look about her, held the Danish prince's heart. And you, Lady Brit, mentioned yourself that a certain young girl's death could bring about Claudius's demise at her brother's hand.
How curious.
The way she stands, the way she looks, this woman is no clout, nor is she common, my guy. This girl totes earns a ton of money. I'm averse to bloodshed, except for the bloodshed I'm about to propose.
It's true, Lady Ophelia. Given your desire to overtake my country, I cannot rightfully say it's a pleasure to make your acquaintance, Prince Fortinbras. I assume you're going to kill me now.
Unfortunately, my guy, you are most righteously correct. I cannot let you return to Elsinore and warn the others. A full defense mounted against us would mean more death. Although I truly despise the killing of women, in this case, we have no sufficient place in which to hold you until our work is complete, and I am nothing if not a man of efficiency. I shall need every man available for our coup, and this town may well be rubble if the castle will not surrender. It is a most regrettable situation, my guy.
My lord!
My lord, please, you're not really going to kill her. But she hasn't done anything wrong.
They're gonna kill you too, Brit.
I was the one who brought her.
Quiet, Brit. My lord, if you're going to kill me anyway, then please tell me. What do you intend to do with everyone in Elsinore, with those who survived the coup?
Our will be done.
Broseph, I'm going to restore young Hamlet to his rightful throne and command him as his ruling lord, of course. From everything Lady Brit has told me, Hamlet is young, malleable, and mad. He will be accepted as an heir to the throne by the nobility, but easily controlled. And from there, we will forge a lasting peace between our two nations and consume Sweden into this unity with haste. I intend to act swiftly to save as many lives as possible. I will eliminate only those who directly threaten me. You, for example.
No.
No, I won't let you kill her. You can't. She's not the enemy, my lord. I brought her here. She's...
Please?
Please, isn't there any other way? Because if not, you're going to have to fight me too.
Damn, Brit. Chivalrous, my Lady Brit, but I do not murder women indiscriminately.
Oh God, Brit, that's enough.
We've
She
seen
could have
people's
stabbed him in the back.
We've seen people's heads fall in fires from pushes
Yeah.
like that. She
We
could-
have. Oh my God. Whew. Close call. Thank you for defending me, but you don't have to anymore. I know what I need to know. It's strange. So strange I could laugh. You killed me once, and here we are now, you defending me. Of all the worlds we could have ended up in, this is the one I least expected.
What are you saying? Stop talking like that. Are you insane? My lord, please spare her. She's just a girl like me. We never had any choice in any of this. And she's not like me. I might be cruel to her, but she's a good person.
Damn, this is a new
Brit
expression.
really, Brit really going for us.
Yeah.
Goodbye for a moment, Brit.
Eliminated by Fortinbras.
Haha. Woo! Refreshing. Go, Hamlet, you're distraught. You need time alone. Go away.
What? What?
Brit would have died for me back there. I can't believe it. Of course, right now, she doesn't remember any of that. Right now, she hates me. Still, I can't let that other Brit's sacrifice be meaningless. Now I know Fortinbras is hiding out in Castletown. I have all the proof I need to find him. All that remains to be seen is whether the others will believe me.
Ophelia acquires the information in Fortinbras' hideout. Ophelia learns more about Lady Brit. Ophelia learns more about Prince Fortinbras' threat. Hell yeah. With the help of Lady Brit, of all people, I was able to spy on Fortinbras in town and get the information I needed. I now know where in town the prince is hiding. Perhaps Father or Bernardo could do something with this. But that is all the time that we have tonight.
Oh.
Oh no.
No.
I think we're like right up at the end though.
I think so too. I think we're about to. I think we need to do some finishing up, tying up some loose ends.
Do we?
Right? Don't we have like a bunch of unfinished quests?
We don't gotta do them.
Oh, God, but I'm a completionist. Yes, but we are. We're basically. I think we could finish next week. Honestly.
Yeah. The one thing for me is I want us to reach an ending where everyone's alive.
Me too. Me too.
So we need to figure out how to use this information to stop Fortinbras. And then we need to keep Hamlet from killing Polonius or anyone else.
Yeah.
And we need to keep Brit from killing us, although I guess we don't have to worry about that anymore.
We don't have to worry about that. And we have to keep... That's it, pretty much.
Yeah.
I think the thing is, if we can stop Hamlet from killing our dad accidentally, and we can stop... we can tell everybody about the incident, Fortinbras, then I think we're fine. We just gotta figure out how to get Hamlet to not kill our dad.
I think the two things we can do are, one, tell Hamlet that he's going to kill our dad, and two, be in the room. Because we haven't done that yet. We haven't done that yet.
We haven't figured out a way to do it.
And hid in Gertrude's room beforehand yet.
Yeah.
So, who knows? But yeah, that's going to be us. As always, we do this every Monday, 6 p.m. Pacific. It says so on the bottom fucking left of the screen. I don't know why I even say anything here. Thank you all so much. Bye, bitches.
Bye, bitches.